Millions of Americans use credit cards to purchase goods every day. The Durbin-Marshall credit card mandates put the secure transactions you rely on at risk, leaving you vulnerable to hackers and foreign cybercriminals that want your data. Hackers win. You lose. Guard your card before it's too late. Tell Congress your data security is not for sale and oppose the Durbin-Marshall credit card mandates.
Paid for by Electronic Payments Coalition.
If your closets are bursting at the seams like the Curly household, it's time to call the pros at Closets by Design Seattle. Every job is completely custom. Free in-home design consultation. Right now, they're offering big savings up to 40% off, plus an additional 15% off with 18 months financing and free installation. You're getting the quality and backing of a national brand, but with friendly local Seattle service. Go to closetsbydesign.com or call 1-800-BY-DESIGN to schedule your free in-home design consultation today.
Hey, it's Brock Heward. My family did it, and it saved us thousands. You got to do it. Take the First Mark Insurance Challenge. It's free. See how much First Mark can save you and how much better coverage you can get. They work for you. Go to firstmarkinsurance.com.
Have you stopped to think about how you feel today compared to, say, 10 years ago? Are you noticing changes? Less energy, slow recovery, trouble focusing, maybe even weight gain? What if you could turn back the clock and feel stronger, sharper, and more alive? At Longevity Medical Clinic, we help people do exactly that. For over 3 decades, we've been helping thousands of men and women find out what's really going on inside their bodies and take action to feel better and live longer. With advanced diagnostics and personalized hormone and supplement plans, we uncover what's been holding you back and show you how to optimize your health. Our patients often say, "Now I finally understand what's happening and what to do about it." Take the first step today. Call 866-86-YOUNG or visit lmclinic.com to schedule your free consultation. Longevity Medical Clinic. Feel better. Live longer. Let's do it together.
Imagine homes so well designed and so luxurious, they'll be setting the standard for decades. Now imagine a sale saving $50,000 to $120,000. Stop imagining. Mainview Homes on sale across the Puget Sound.
You gave years, maybe decades to your job. You showed up, worked hard, and planned for retirement. But now the company's changed, or maybe you've taken a buyout or been forced into early retirement. So what happens next? I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. And if you've built up a 401k or thrift savings plan, now is the time to ask, is that money really working for you? Many workplace retirement plans offer limited options and even less guidance. At Trajan Wealth, we help people just like you roll over their accounts into IRAs with more flexibility and personalized investment strategies built around your goals. For households with $500,000 or more, let us build you a personalized plan. We operate on veteran values, service, trust, and doing what's right. Your next chapter starts now. Call Trajan Wealth, 206-656-3300, 206-656-3300.
Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
Fall is here and school is back in full swing. Can your bank keep up with your schedule? WaFd Bank can with free checking. Live your life and stick to your agenda without worrying about minimum balances or monthly maintenance fees. WaFd has thousands of fee-free ATMs and more than 200 branches to serve you across 9 western states. Plus, WaFd Bank offers useful tools like voice-activated banking, so you can check your balance and make transfers between your WaFd accounts when your hands are full. Visit wafdbank.com to open your account. Non-sufficient funds charges may apply. Member FDIC.
Are you road trip ready? Bucky's Complete Auto Repair will make your car safe and dependable with expert service and old-fashioned care. Brakes, oil change, factory service, and more. No appointment needed, and yes, friendly financing is available. Bucky's.com.
Now, the latest from KIRO Newsradio and MyNorthwest.com.
Live from East Lake Avenue.
You're listening to Charlie Harger and Manda Factor, Seattle's morning news.
Good morning, midday 6:31. Seattle police are investigating a double shooting in the Chinatown International District.
And KIRO 7 TV's Jake Chapman has details.
Seattle police say it happened off of 12th Avenue South and South Lane Street here in the Chinatown International District. One person is dead, another is injured. There's no word exactly on if there's any suspects. Right now, police are looking for how many people exactly were involved in this scene. We're still waiting to learn those details right now.
Late night talk show host Jimmy Kimmel back on the air tonight, but not here in Seattle.
Sinclair Broadcast Group has announced it will not be airing Jimmy Kimmel Live on any of its 38 ABC affiliates, including Seattle's KOMO TV. And KIRO Newsradio's Luke Ducey is here with the latest. Luke?
Gonna be a big blow to all of you Jimmy Kimmel fans out there listening right now. So tonight, when you tune in, instead of hearing this...
From Hollywood, it's Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Sinclair has said in a statement they will be preempting Jimmy Kimmel Live. Instead... when you tune into KOMO tonight, you're going to see news programming instead. Sinclair also said they're in discussions with ABC and are evaluating the show's potential return. We're not sure exactly what that means, what those discussions are all about. If you didn't know, Kimmel was benched after he made a politically charged statement on air about the shooting death of political activist Charlie Kirk. This was FCC Chairman Brendan Carr last week about getting networks to prevent comments like Kimmel's.
Frankly, when you see stuff like this, I mean, look, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. These companies can find ways to change conduct, to take action, or, there's going to be additional work for the FCC.
And in reaction, the last couple of days, over the last week, dozens of celebrities have defended Kimmel in the media. They have called for people to protest Disney dumping Disney Plus. And Disney is, of course, ABC's parent company. And politicians like Congressman Adam Smith called Kimmel's removal an attack by the Trump administration on the Constitution.
We all must stand up to Donald Trump's assault on free speech and the First Amendment.
Sinclair made its decision, by the way, to preempt Jimmy Kimmel Live shortly after ABC said it was putting Kimmel back on the air. Harger Manda, even if you're not a Kimmel fan, I mean, it's fair to say we all want to see what he was going to say and do tonight. Well, not here in Seattle. I guess we're going to have to check out social media.
And as far as we know, Luke, Sinclair is still sticking by their assertion that they want Kimmel to apologize and to make a donation to Charlie Kirk's organization, Turning Point USA.
Perhaps that's part of the discussion with ABC going on right now between Sinclair and the network.
Okay, Luke, thank you. It's now 6:33. Seattle-based Cascade PBS, Channel 9, is laying off 16 staffers after Congress pulled all funding from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. That's a 12% reduction in staff. President Trump has called the CPB biased and opposed taxpayer support. Cascade PBS says it will stop long-form written journalism and focus on video and streaming.
It's time for a check on traffic. We do that every 10 minutes, and Chris Sullivan is watching things.
And the Pierce County area is really taking the brunt of it today. We've got a sizable backup from SR 16 joining in all the way through Fife. This is where we had a crash that's still over on the right-hand shoulder right before you get to 54th, and we are bumper to bumper through that area. 30 minutes from Tacoma to Federal Way, plus the Olympia to Tacoma Drive now caught up in this. It's 40 minutes. So you have a total of about 15 minutes worth of a slowdown to get through. Once you get through Fife, there's a little slowing up to 18, and then you have about a 45-minute trip to Seattle. Eastbound 512 is also jammed up from Canyon all the way down into Puyallup. This is probably a lot of extra people going that way to try to avoid I-5. So basically any way to get north out of Pierce County right now is pretty well jammed up. Valley Freeway itself is not terrible. 45 minutes. Rented to Bellevue is about a half an hour. Coming down from the north end, relatively normal. 50 minutes from Everett to Bellevue. 45. Everett to Seattle. Lake Bridges, quiet. This report brought to you by Washington 811. If you're digging in your yard, the law requires you to call 811 to avoid dangerous and costly damage. Call 811 or submit online at digsafewa.com.
Sunny today with high smoke in the air. 76 are high, 75 tomorrow. We dip down to the upper 60s Thursday, Friday, and into Saturday. Right now in Seattle, we have clear skies and 51.
6:35 and time for our opening bell report. Federal trial begins in Seattle this week to decide if Amazon duped customers into buying Prime memberships and made it hard for them to cancel. KIRO 7 TV's Lindsay Sheldon says the Federal Trade Commission filed suit 2 years ago.
The complaint says Amazon used, quote, manipulative, coercive, or deceptive user interface designs known as dark patterns to trick those customers. Now, neither Amazon nor the FTC responded to requests for comment. Amazon has previously denied any wrongdoing.
Opening statements are set for today.
Last airline to suspend service to SeaTac Airport before the pandemic is coming back. Cathay Pacific Airlines announced nonstop service from SeaTac to Hong Kong. It'll resume next year. Port of Seattle says that the move gives travelers more access to Cathay's network across Southeast Asia, mainland China, and India.
The Supreme Court is allowing President Trump to fire an FTC commissioner for now.
The court issued a stay allowing the ouster of Democrat Rebecca Kelly Slaughter while it decides whether the president can fire members of the Federal Trade Commission without cause. CBS News legal contributor Jessica Levinson says a ruling in favor of Trump would weaken the protections designed to spare agencies like the FTC from politics.
That would be a significant change because we previously understood that a lot of these agencies do have not just some independence, but that there's Democrat members and Republican members as well.
The court will hear arguments in December. Michael Wallace, CBS News.
Bellevue-based T-Mobile has announced a major leadership change. Sirani Gopalan, who is currently the company's chief operating officer, will step into the role of CEO starting November 1st. He replaces Mike Sievert, who has led the company since 2020. Sievert spoke with CNBC yesterday morning.
We've set up the success for the future with fantastic investments around the transformation. And most importantly, we've got the bench and we've identified the leader to take us forward, and that's Srini.
Sievert will stay on as vice chairman, advising on strategy and innovation.
Las Vegas is on sale. CBS's Deborah Rodriguez explains.
It's famous for glitz, glamour, and gambling. But Sin City is hurting. Businesses have banded together to combat a more than 11% drop in visitor numbers over last year, offering up to half off on rooms, shows, and restaurant meals. Las Vegas has kicked off its first ever fabulous 5-day sale. And it's not just for tourists. Caesars is offering exclusive deals for locals who've been posting videos making the city look like a ghost town. They blame outrageous parking and entry fees, overpriced buffets, and watered-down drinks. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Correspondent Jesse Mitchell reports on the business fallout over the White House's claims that the pain medicine acetaminophen could be linked to the rise in autism.
Shares of Kenvue, the maker of Tylenol, tumbled more than 7% Monday. President Trump announced the Food and Drug Administration believes the use of acetaminophen, the active ingredient in Tylenol, and many cold and flu medications, during pregnancy can be associated with an increased risk of autism, though medical experts have said the medication is safe. In a statement to CBS News, Kenvue said, quote, independent sound science clearly shows that taking acetaminophen does not cause autism.
Trading is underway for the day on Wall Street. The Dow is up about 187 points at 46,568. S&P 500 is up 4 and the Nasdaq is down about 34.
Now, word for KIRO 7 News live starting at 4. It's news that puts you there so you can see for yourself. News is happening now, so you're ready. News that investigates to get you answers. News that's local because where you live matters. Know more, know now on KIRO 7 News at 4, 5, and 6 p.m.
It's 6:39. Sully, what's coming up in traffic?
Well, we're going to talk about the 20-minute delay getting through the Tacoma Core. We'll break it down for you next.
The opening bell is brought to you by Legacy Group Capital Common Sense Lending.
Hey, that energy, that sensation we're all feeling right now, that's playoff fever.
Let's just talk about these Mariners.
They're the talk of the town.
They've won 14 of 15 games.
Can we just talk about that catch by Robles?
A season-saving catch by Victor Robles.
KIRO Newsradio has all the Mariners buzz.
It's just kind of unbelievable.
And our partner Seattle Sports has the games. Listen free on the Seattle Sports app.
Most roofers around here give you one option. 2 if you're lucky. Asphalt shingles and maybe metal. That's like going to a restaurant and the only thing on the menu is salad. Sure, there are a few kinds, but they're all pretty much the same, and none of them will keep you satisfied for long. I'm Jim Singletary, Chief Roof Nerd at RoofSmart, and we serve up real choices. Yeah, we do asphalt shingles, sure, but what about something more substantial, like EuroShield rubber tiles that last a lifetime? Or a beautiful, durable metal roof that can handle Seattle's weather like a champ. We even install cedar shake, stone, copper, and walkable rooftop decks. Most roofers stick to what's easy. At RoofSmart, we offer what's best for you. Now, those are what we call options. For anything is possible roofing, call RoofSmart at 206-487-4877 or visit GetRoofSmart.com today. That's 206-487-4877 or online at GetRoofSmart.com.
If you're thinking about renovating an attic, spending more time in your sunroom, or building onto your home, a Carrier ductless unit is the perfect solution for climate control. It's efficient, quiet, and incredibly flexible when it comes to installation because there's no ductwork required. It's just one more way we're making your home totally comfortable.
Your local Carrier heating and cooling dealer will improve your home's comfort, air quality, and